Hey there, Aquarius! Welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy my readings, please be sure to like and subscribe, and also hit the bell for notifications. If this reading does indeed resonate with you, please be sure to leave me a comment and let me know. Alright, so for your first card this week, we've got the Rainmaker reversed. Alright, the Rainmaker. So this card is in the position of the South, which represents that which needs to be let go off, what needs to be shed. It is an old wound that no longer needs to define you. Alright, the Rainmaker is the master of manifestation, who can call on the elements of nature to serve the greater good. When the power to co-create is used with the integrity, great beauty and benefit flow to all. When this power is used for personal gain, only everyone suffers. When the earth is parched, the Rainmaker calls the waters from the heavens, and all that is dormant in the fields and in the people's hearts springs to life again. Alright, so the Medicine, which is the reversed, says, recognize how you are co-creating your world. Nothing is happening out there without your involvement. Remember that the world only mirroring back in you the condition of your love and your intent. So challenge these within before take any action. Do not take life personally. Alright, so what this is saying is that everything that you put out is going to come back to you. It's going to mirror you. So if you're putting out negativity, you're not going to get back positivity, okay? So you got to make sure that whatever you're putting out, you're going to get that in tenfold back. Alright, so that's a pretty good, I like that card. Look at that beautiful art. Okay, so for your next card, we've got the Smoky Mirror reversed. Alright, this is also something that you need to let go of. Alright, so number 2, which is the card in the West, represents the part of you that needs to die. It is an old story that needs to be let go of so that you may find a new meaning, a new story in your life. Alright, so this one is the number, let me see, 47, the Smoky Mirror. The Smoky Mirror represents aspects of what is implied yet cannot be immediately known in the world. The mystery of how things come together and how they fall apart without obvious casualty. This symbol also represents the shadow of the human psyche, the parts of the self that one disowns. The smoky mirror that can represent a state of denial or the inability or refusal to see the truth. Alright, and since this is upside down, we're going to read the Medicine. So hopefully this will help. Understanding the shadow of the human journey requires that you go deep into your story to discover the wound that prevents you from seeing the truth of your current situation. Your fears and expectations of disappointment and unworthiness may be clouding your capacity to see the potential in yourself and others. The smoky mirror may be showing you things that you don't want as a result of your conditioning. These can become even more real, but only because you are making it so. The choice is yours. The world will hold you accountable for what you see and create. Can you see through the eyes of truth and faith instead? Okay, so in my opinion, I feel like this is saying that your shadow self is something that you have to come to grips with. And I just recently bought a book about symbolism of Carl Jung, and he says he believes that your unconscious or subconscious mind, it really does control you in everything that you do. And until you figure out what it is in your subconscious mind that's holding you back, you won't be able to move forward. So I actually saw this lady, and she kind of reminded me of the lady from The Wizard of Oz, the Good Witch. And she had this test that you could take online. So I'm kind of putting all my information out here for y'all. Okay, maybe this will help you. I hope it does. So you can take tests online to find out what your shadow self is holding you back. What about it is holding you back? So I did. I said, you know what? My girlfriend's always telling me that there's this shadow and it's following me and it's controlling me, and you have to get in touch with it. So I took the test, and it said that I have abandonment issues, which kind of rings true to me. So even if you were abandoned, but you don't really feel like it affected you, maybe you feel like you were too young, you were still at a disadvantage. Even if you were only 2, or maybe even, younger than that, and you don't really remember the separation, it doesn't mean that it didn't affect you. You may not remember the separation or the situation that caused things to go the way they did, however they ended up, but it did affect you. And I found that I will not ask people for help, even if I know they'll help me, even if I know that I deserve the help. For some reason, this quiz that I took said that is my weakness, and it is because of abandonment, which, I really can't even fight with that. It's kind of like when you read your horoscope for the first time and you're like, what? Oh, that's me to a T. So definitely do look into your shadow self. If you can find a test somewhere online, take it. And I hope that it helps you to overcome, because I have stopped doing that, denying myself things that I need, and it has definitely helped me, and I'm sure that it would help anyone. Alright, next, the Crow. I really love this one. Alright, so let's take a look. It is number 13. That's so creepy, right? Friday the 13th. Okay, number 13. The Crow. Crow is the keeper of universal law, the law of truth. Crow teaches us to walk our talk, to find congruence between who we say that we are and who we really know ourselves to be. This winged one insists that we speak truth, that we create truth instead of searching for it, and that we bring truth to every situation that we find ourselves in. When you speak the truth and practice truth, eventually everything that you say becomes true. Your power to co-create with the truth is universal law. Correct what is untrue in your life without judgment. Let the truth set you free. And this is so true. I mean, even Jesus Christ said so in the Bible, that the truth will set you free. All right, so no matter, I think that no matter what background you have, that if you have ever allowed yourself to be truthful with your own self, you think to yourself, gee, it doesn't have to be this difficult. All right, and so just let that weight off of your chest and let it go. Next, Ooh, this is my very favorite card in the whole deck, the Heart of the Sky. I even have it marked right here. All right, the essence of this card is the heart of the sky is love, force that makes all creation possible. This same force is present when you create the originality, when you bring formlessness to form, or inspired ideas to expression. This primeval force does not know good or bad. It is up to us to provide the clear intention that guides it to manifest. The heart of sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world and birth it in the world of matter. The heart of sky brings a sacred reminder. You are a channel for the original energy of creation. Become the paintbrush, the canvas, and the artist, all guided by the heart of sky. Set your intention ethically and clearly, and allow the universe to take care of the details. All right, so it's so beautiful. Definitely, I feel like this is more than just doing art. You know, this is more than just, you know, your typical throw something down on a paper. But when you're really young and you're trying to do art and you can't think of what to do, you'll just start scribbling on the page, and then sooner or later you'll see something, right? You grab that and go with it. So that's what I did when I was a kid. And whenever you feel like you don't really know what you want to do, sometimes it's okay to just scribble it out and look and stare into it and see, eventually you'll see something. It's just like when you look at a Scrabble board and then all of a sudden you see a word. You know, you just run with it, whatever it is. All right. So thank you so much for all your likes and shares and comments. And if you would please leave me a comment and let me know if this resonates with you. Also hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Give me some likes, and we will set you up with another reading next week. If you'd like a narcissist reading or some other type of reading from all of the other cards that I have, such as the Hermetic deck, and I'm currently working on a arch type deck similar to this one, but of my own. And so I hope that you know, I'll be able to get that one published. It sounds very interesting. I like it so far. I've already got the just the basic ideas, you know, but I gotta put some pictures together. And thank you all so much for all of your likes and shares. Please come back and see me next week. Good night.